recording music in a studio is so different than performing on stage because you can feed off of everybody's energy and all that. So it started off rough. Okay, I did not like being boxed in. My dog over here is trying to say hi, but I would say for me, it took really prayer is something that really kind of grinds me when I feel nervous or like I'm not really sure what I'm doing, like especially as performing. Just taking a moment with God and just praying, like, okay, these nerves are not actually nerves. It's actually, I'm just excited. This just means that I'm passionate and I really care about how this turns out. So I really kind of had to, over time, remind myself, like, okay, I'm nervous. I feel these nerves, but it just is a sign of me really being particular and wanting this to be good. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I need to use that as fuel. So yeah, I would say it was definitely rocky at first in the studio. I feel like I read something about Erykah Badu was like a huge inspiration and how she couldn't really record in the studio like that. She doesn't like recording in the studio since it's so confined. And I like being able to have candles and stuff like that. So really finding your happy place and being able to get comfortable in places that might not be so comfortable. I might not always have a candle, but I know I can always take a moment to pray and just do that breathing and that deep breath and get grounded. So that's kind of how I kind of have grown in that sense. First of all, I need to just like take a moment of gratitude for Add-2 and both Brittney Carter, because I mean, that's again, like people believe in you before you necessarily believe in yourself. Like he does so much good, and I'm so thankful to know him and to just have that connection. And with Brittney, it's just awesome because, okay, so I met it was a festival or showcase thing that was at the Promontory. I don't know how it all came about, but that was where I met the producer / engineer that I work with, Kenneth Clare, Disrupt. And he was like, yo, like, you should work with Brittney. I have a beat, songs, music I want to send you. And I think you should work with Brittney Carter. I do a lot of stuff with her. And at that time, I wasn't interested, but I just had a lot of other things going on and I didn't really act on it. But kind of over time, we kind of got back into it. And that's kind of the full circle thing, because it's an event that Ad has started. Now we's together making music all the time, and Fall For You came about because Brittney had always wanted to write a song, and she had written a bunch of music and songs for people, but not necessarily having an avenue to get it to someone. So when we started working together, she was like, hey Olive, like, would you be willing to sing this song that I wrote? And she sung it for me, and she played me her voice memo, and I was like, this is really dope, and I can hear everything in this. Yes, I would love to do it. And it's kind of funny because some people are like a little nervous to bring things to you, and really, like, they're really dope. Like someone like Brittney Carter, I feel like she can't do a lot wrong. So I'm like, she over here nervous to show me this song, and meanwhile it's like so dope, and I'm excited to get on it. And I was glad that she got past maybe her fears before bringing it to me and brought it to me. So we did that song, and we have now Cold As Us is another song we've done together, and I would say we work pretty well together. We also like did a freestyle video on Twitter that went insane. So yeah, you can expect some more stuff from us, because we've definitely talked about doing a collab project after we get everything figured out. Brittney's dropping As I Am on Sunday, so that's like 3 days now. And yeah, I would say I can't say that we have anything that's going to be coming too soon, because we got to get things worked out, and she's been working on that. But now that she's about to have that out in the world, we'll definitely have a lot more time to work on something like that. This year I definitely plan to have a lot more music out by now, and you know, that kind of gap with not having, just kind of having to deal with life. Like on top of music things, I'm mostly we all had to stop and deal with life and family for a long time. So it kind of threw things off as far as releasing stuff. And I hold on to stuff way too long. But I can say with confidence that we will have some music out soon. Not just me and Brittney, but I have a lot of songs that I've been working on in the studio. I always had a problem with making these demos and never going to the studio to finish them and get them mixed and mastered. So I can say like we have some songs that are recorded. We kind of just got to get some things together for the rollout. And yeah, I won't say any dates because we don't have any right now. But yeah, end of 2020 into 2021, I have a lot of music that I'm ready to just get out. I've held on to music for far too long now.